It fights you on the way down. It fights you, but it's it's a good fight.
It is a good fight.
Welcome to another episode of Richard and Aaron Review Cookies. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Richard.
And we're just two guys that enjoy eating cookies. Today, if you notice, we have a special guest, Professor Strand from the biology department here at Luther College. So I'd like to start with a quick rapid fire question, a little bit of a get to know the biology program here or a biology professor. What is your kind of passion field of study within biology? It's a big umbrella term, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of a cell and molecular biologist focused on infectious disease. Anything with diseases.
Seems relevant today.
Yes.
So
Hopefully not today.
Yeah.
No, there will be no.
These have been thoroughly cooked and
Yes. And we've washed
And
our
we washed our
hands.
hands, yeah.
We're down with hygiene.
Mhm.
And you're working on a research project this summer. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we are going to be testing the microbial soil health around the area. So looking at microbes that are in agricultural soil and which ones help plants grow.
Cool. All right. We are hopping over to a new company from Mason City called Bakery Lane. We have two cookies sitting in front of us today. One is a funfetti cookie filled with a buttercream frosting. And then another one is a classic turtle. So you've got your chocolate cookie base with walnuts and a little bit of a chocolate drizzle and caramel on the inside, I believe. So which one are you most excited to try?
Oh, the turtle. So I feel like we
Okay.
should finish with the turtle.
You want to finish with the
Yeah,
turtle? You have like
yeah.
high expectations for that
I
one.
do. I
Okay.
love anything turtle.
Cool. Well, I'd say let's jump in. I'll have you kind of do the honors of cutting some of these up. We'll start with the funfetti.
And if you had kids at home, find a parent to use the knife. Or a guardian.
So what do we notice first here?
Ooh, wow. It's got stuffed goo right in the middle. And I'm hoping that that's the almond.
The almond buttercream.
Yeah, hopefully that's the almond
Yeah, I think
buttercream.
it is.
And scent.
All right, this is really good.
It is really good.
The almond really kicks in right away for me.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe because I've mentioned it and I'm kind of looking for that taste.
Well, first of all, it's really soft, really moist. It's got like a really nice texture to it, but the flavor, because of that almond, I think it's so almond forward. I find it really enjoyable.
Yeah, I think it's like a marzipan cookie, like.
Yeah, this is a winner. It is also, though, by my second bite, it is very sweet.
It's super sweet.
So I don't know that I could do a lot. Oftentimes with these stuffed cookies, it's hard to say that I could do an entire cookie, which is why it's always fun to share with friends. But
It's a good sharing cookie. This
is.
is definitely a sharing cookie.
Yeah, it's a party cookie,
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And the rainbow sprinkles.
and the rainbow sprinkles really hit. Yeah.
Yeah, super festive.
My kids would love this one.
Yeah, it's good visual appeal for kids of all ages.
Yes.
All right. Well, should we try the second one? This one, the first thing I noticed about this one when I took it out was that it's a hefty cookie. It is.
Ooh.
It's thick. It feels denser than the other one, and it has some like weight to it. It's got some substance to it. Yeah, did we
You can
find the
see
caramel?
caramel, yeah. It's gooey in
All right. Well, this is the one I think the highly anticipated one for you. So I
there.
think
Yes, I know.
we almost want to like.
We want
I
you to
almost want
try
to just
first.
like stare at you while you take your first bite.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll
And try and
stare.
judge from her
can't even
face
cut
like
it,
if it's.
okay.
Yeah. And you'll cut it out if it's weird.
It's really thick.
Does it live up to your expectations?
It's so thick I can't.
Oh yeah, it's just really dense.
4 hours later.
I should have brought water.
I know, gosh, we weren't thinking. I'm gonna try too. I can't. I can see what you mean.
It's so good, but it's very thick. The caramel is good.
You're not going to be having long discussions. This is not a cookie you have you don't, wax philosophical while eating one of these cookies.
Once you commit,
All your focus.
it's a potential choking hazard. But because it's so rich, a little bit like peanut butter, it kind of just grabs to everything in your mouth. But it is,
It does dissipate,
it
though.
fights you on the way down. It fights you, but it's a good fight.
It is a good fight. It's a good cookie. This is a chocolate meal.
Gooey chocolate meal. Yeah, it's a meal.
Would be
Yeah.
That'd be a great breakfast. Well, I think this is maybe the time where we get to give our little cookie rating. Maybe we start with the funfetti. What would you give that out of a 5?
maybe a 4.2.
4.2 is a very solid rating.
That's a solid rating.
I think I was more impressed than I thought because I was thinking like kind of little kid flavor, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
an almond flavor is really
yeah. It had a sophisticated quality to it. I would say it's not a one-dimensional cookie. What would you give it out of?
I'm gonna give it a solid 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a solid 4. I think a lot of it was I had the same expectations, like a kid cookie, and then the real almost marzipan kind of flavor to it, like a light marzipan, if you can imagine that, really kicked in for me.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'll do a 4-1, kind of split the difference between you two. It's just a solid kind of, I would say almost like an everyday cookie. I could see myself eating this at any point in the day. But it was a little sweet for me, and I feel like it was one where if I overindulged on this, it might get a little much in terms of like the sweetness level. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, still a solid 4-1 for me. So
yeah, and both are good sharing cookies. So.
Yes.
yeah. So now we get to the turtle. What do we think about this turtle cookie?
The taste was amazing. Yeah. Just so thick.
It's really rich.
4.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it 4.
Wow, lower.
Yes. That
Was it-
surprises me.
But the almond was really good. It was really good.
I almost wish there was like more caramel to it.
Okay.
Like not, but the caramel was sticky. I don't know. A stronger caramel flavor.
I actually think for me, I'll actually go up to the 4.2 on this one. It's just that I would need something to drink along with it. A nice glass of milk, coffee in the morning. I don't know, something.
Yeah.
Or I think again it would be good with like a dollop of ice cream. So maybe that would just kind of help a little bit. But it is, yeah, it's so thick and rich. You're definitely going to need something to kind of help you get it down.
Well, I'm gonna give it a 3.9, which is odd for me with chocolate, but visual appeal, man, that decorative misuse of the word faience here. I was trying to think of like what to call a kind of glaze thing, so it's kind of very decorative.
Well,
so I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4 for
presentation.
for presentation.
Okay.
And then like 3.9 for. Yeah, 3.9 for
the overall experience.
for the overall experience.
Okay.
Good sharing cookie like the other one, but not with conversation.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us today. Join us next time as we continue our journey through the catalog of cookies from Bakery Lane. Yeah, we'll catch you on the cookie flip side.
Yep. Bye-bye.